Hello everyone, my name is Rami Ramadan and today I'll be conducting a self-critique of my recent assignment around the shot of a lifetime, how Pfizer and biotech collaborated, developed and manufactured a COVID-19 vaccine in a record time. And obviously I'll be using the critical review scoring guidance to evaluate my overall work and various criterias with a focus on innovation. So let's get started with the problem issue and topic identification. And the score around that was 3.5. I think I clearly identified the urgent need for the vaccine and the collaboration between Pfizer and biotech to address this global health crisis. The introduction provided a comprehensive overview of the pandemic, the innovation, the use of the technology. However, I think the paper could have benefited from some of the explanation of the terms and the technical terms and lingo being used, like mRNA technology and so forth and so on. Moving on to the assumptions piece, score 3 out of 4, and primarily, I think the assumptions was or were well developed, and specifically the context around the previous researches and how to establish a logical relationship between the mRNA vaccine and success in these areas, assuming that this will succeed with the COVID-19 vaccine that Pfizer has developed. And that basically provided a sensible flow into the subsequent chapters. Moving on to the analysis of the problem and the issue, I think I provided a detailed analysis of the innovative framework from the technological advancements, the process innovations, the global coordination efforts in very, very short time. All that was involved, obviously, in the vaccine development and the acknowledgement of the complexities around scaling up production and maintaining the vaccine in a very cold chain for distribution. Perhaps the paper could have benefited from some insights from different independent experts and critics to provide a more balanced view and analysis, and maybe could have touched on the ethical considerations and maybe potential long-term, reservations around the rapid vaccine development. The sources and the source material used from a credibility perspective assessed at 3.5. I can claim that I have used credible sources, peer-reviewed journals, official reports, the Pfizer newsletters. I cited all the studies from the Journal of Medicine in New England and data from the WHO. That has gone a long way in the credibility of the information presented. Maybe we could have benefited from some additional and diverse range of sources, such as independent research studies, expert opinions, to just provide more comprehensive perspective, and maybe critical evaluation of the sources would have, I would say, enhanced the overall paper credibility. From a conclusion perspective and any limitations and integration of those into the paper, I think I thoroughly consider the limitations of the rapid vaccine development and distribution process. I discussed the potential risks of expedited regulatory approvals and the challenges of maintaining ultra cold storage temperature. And obviously the conclusion integrated ideas into a very coherent solution, emphasizing the importance of innovation, collaboration, efficient process management, lean organization management, strategic direction, and tying all these pieces together. I would say that an additional or a room for improvement could have been the maybe the drawbacks of these proposed solutions, maybe the sustainability of the rapid development framework for future pandemics, and potential for lack of equity, maybe as a consideration of access in different regions of vaccine, obviously in different regions, like low income regions, low income societies. The creativity, I think the overall creativity is evident in the fact that fresh ideas has been presented and extended unique concepts, the use of the technology, mRNA technology, and specialized shipment containers for vaccine distribution, the lean enterprise design, strategic organizational transformation. I think all that has reflected an in-depth engagement with the topic. Additional room for improvement perhaps could have been how these innovations could have been applied into different pharmaceuticals areas, development, public health, and maybe some examples and some new territories that could have benefited from that. From overall communication and risk-taking, I think I actively sought new directions and approaches, such as discussing the lean enterprise design and strategic organizational transformation at Pfizer. And I think I tailored my communication to the intended audience, which obviously includes the academic and professional readers. Maybe a refinement around the communication to ensure more clarity and accessibility for a broader audience, and maybe simplifying some technical terms being used, especially those extracted from the journals, and providing more context for non-expert readers could have enhanced the paper effectiveness. Maybe also proposing some additional innovative and expanding on the innovative solutions and ideas being presented. And that's why this piece has been scored at 3. From an overall evaluation or self-evaluation for that, I think the self-critique approach and the structured guidance presented or provided has provided me with a lot of invaluable insights into how can I really provide more in-depth by having a balanced act between presenting the ideas, a proper flow of information, targeted audience, and understanding the potential weakness. And by addressing this weakness, I could provide more in-depth and impactful analysis in future assignments. Thank you for watching my self-critique, and all the best.